Oh, my nose is runny. Oh yeah. Just like put my hood up and just not give a fuck, because honestly right now don't really give a fuck. I feel like you guys should be closer because I'm lazy and I don't want to sit upright. Let's figure this out, guys. Let's figure it out. Let's have the aesthetically pleasing dried flowers in the background. This video is very spontaneous. I, for one, sound horrible. I'm super sick. I'm sick to the point where I was like, wow, I could die at like this very moment. I wouldn't be surprised. Over dramatic Vanessa at her finest. I've just been laying in bed for like the past 2 days because I feel horrible, and I also rolled my ankle during hip hop class, so basically I'm not walking the best either. So yeah, that's the current situation. But I was like, I can't do nothing because I I have like this real issue where if I'm like sitting still for too long, then I get really like anxious and just very fidgety. So I ended up like editing or finish editing a video, and it is probably the previous video from this, just shouting, promoting myself. So that is a lookbook with my best friend. If you haven't seen it, she's amazing. Go watch it. I love her to death. So I ended up finishing that video, and then I was like, well, I have like this issue where I say like, I want to be filming more, I want to be doing more for YouTube. And then at the same time I'll say, but I have to focus on school. And it's like this give and take kind of thing where I'm like, there's not enough hours in the day. But then when it comes down to it, I was just lying in bed. Granted, this isn't like the most opportune time to film a video because it's 11 o'clock at night and I'm probably waking up my parents. But, you know, it seemed like a good idea. So that's why we're here. I think what stops me from making videos when I'm like this is because I don't have makeup on. And I also was like, well, my voice sounds horrible, like who the hell is gonna want to watch this? Because I don't sound like a girl at all. Sound like a prepubescent little boy. So that's lovely. But it just has to do with like perceiving like this image. And in my mind, a lot of the times I'm like, oh, I'm not camera ready because I don't have makeup on. And I was like, that's dumb. And then I was like, well, I'm not like dressed the way that I usually am. And I was like, that's also stupid because it's like I show you guys my life all the time, so why should it matter? And it's just like these weird constructs that I build up in my mind where like things have to be a certain way. And I just was annoyed at that. Yeah, I don't want this to be like a really shitty video. So I'm really sorry if it's going that way. It kind of feels like it. Oh, I'm dying. Okay. But I just watched this video from Emma Curry, and her videos are just amazing. I'll leave her link down below. You should really watch her videos because she is mind-provoking. This video is almost like a response to her videos because she's really like breaking down that wall of like what you think needs to be your life, because her blog is The Messy Heads, and it's just, I just burped. It just makes me think about how I look at the world and how I have like these social norms where I feel like I have to act a certain way, or, you know, in the same sentence I'll say I want to be myself. And it's just weird. So I was just thinking about that, and I was watching her video and I was like, hey, I want to sit down and just say that. Because last night I watched some of my old videos, and I know that it just comes with time. Like, you get comfortable in front of the camera. Somebody actually sent me a message and they're like, hey, how do you get comfortable in front of the camera? And like I tried to give her some advice, and I was like, you know, I just talk about things that I like and that I'm passionate about, so therefore it makes it easier. Because honestly, if you guys could see what you look like right now. One second. Where the fuck is my phone? Sitting is so difficult with my ankle. So, I mean, you guys know what you look like. Like, you know, you look like this. This is what I look like. I mean, this is what I look at, and I talk to it, and I say, this is my audience. And that's hard. That's hard to like break that wall of I'm talking to a camera, but I'm also talking to you. And so I was looking at these cringy, like super cringy videos that I made. And honestly, I'll never do that again because like I mean, I didn't have the right editing software, so I would do this thing where I was like making sure I was in focus, and then I would like look at the camera for like a really long time before I would speak, and it was just a weird feeling, and like, oh god, I don't even know where I'm going with this. This is just like a stream of consciousness, but I guess that has to do with just like how I want you guys to feel about my channel, and that I want to be more open with myself, and I don't know, just not seem so perfect, like in the way that I do everything, you know. So I honestly don't think this makes any sense. It's 11 o'clock. I'm tired. I don't know. I've just had a really weird day. I really don't know if I'm gonna upload this. If you're wondering, this is what usually like a journal entry looks for me, because it's just whatever I'm thinking in that moment. And so this is kind of like a video diary kind of thing, and I like to do this more often. So let me know if you'd like me to do like these diary entry kind of videos in the future. What are some things I want to talk about? I was talking to Shayla earlier today. We usually talk on the phone like 2 or 3 times a week. Sometimes if we're super extra, we'll talk to each other like 2 or 3 times a day. We talk to each other twice today, and I was just really having like a good time talking to my best friend. And I think I just want to say like how much I appreciate her. I don't think it's easy for me to like explain it because you're not in our friendship, but she's just been there, you know, like through my whole life, it feels like, because we've known each other for so long. And when I think of like a problem that I'm going through, because obviously there's things I don't share with you guys, but I just feel so comfortable with her. Like it's like she's my other half. She motivates me, she makes me feel more creative. And I think what I want to say about that is like, try to, if you don't feel like you have that, you gotta look for that, because it's the best feeling. Like, I gotta be honest, like it's one of the best feelings, is to feel like you're understood by somebody else and that you have like this deeper bond. Not to be gushy, but honestly, I feel that way. I have a lot of love for that girl. She is a wonderful human being. Yep. A good portion of my time is spent on Snapchat throughout like the week. And like I was talking the other day, and I was like, I have all these videos that I want to do, and I just haven't done them. I watched this video from Conan Gray, and it was about motivation, and I just watched it today, and he was talking about how he lives in fear. And I thought that was a weird concept. Like, I've never thought about how motivation can stem from fear of failing and stuff like that. But at the same time, I guess, and he mentioned this, like, all of us feel that because, you know, we are told like you need to get a job, and to get a job you have to go to school. If you don't do well in school, then you're not going to get a job, blah blah blah. So that was a good like motivation for me, because I was like, I keep saying that I want to do all these videos, but I just haven't done them. And so I think it's really pushing me. Like I needed to verbalize it to you guys, to really put it out there, because a lot of the times I'm like, actions speak louder than words. If I have something that I'm thinking about, I don't want to tell you guys prematurely, because what if it doesn't work? But I think telling you guys straight up, like, I have videos that I want to do, is gonna push me to say, like, well, you made that commitment, now you need to do that. So thank you, Conan Gray. I'll leave him down below. He is so damn cute, you guys. Like, he is like, oh my god, you know, like, he's what I imagine a human plushie is like, because I just want to squeeze the stuffing out of him. He is so adorable. I have so many YouTube crushes, if you can't already tell. I'm just a YouTube junkie. Well, I've taken up about 13 minutes of your time, and this has just been utter nonsense. Like, I don't really know if there's any point to this, why you want to watch it. I mean, if you want to learn more about me, then this is a good way, because this is who I am off camera. To some extent, like, honestly, you react differently to whoever you're around. So obviously when I'm around other people, I'm not exactly like this, but in this moment at time, at 11:28, March 9th, on a Thursday night, this is how I am. Yeah, I just want to be more real with you guys. I want to be more honest about things that are going on, and just not try to be like what I think I need to be, because a lot about YouTube is just like, what's your image, what's your, you know, what is your brand, whatever the fuck. And like, I just say automatically I'm a plus size fashion and beauty guru. Not really though, and I just don't want to be defined that way. Like, I just want to be me. Let's just have more open communication. I'm gonna be commenting on the comments down below, whatever you guys leave me. What do you want to see from this channel, and how did you feel about this video? Because I kind of mentioned throughout this video how other videos I've been watching have influenced me lately. So I want to know how this influenced you. And I just like it to be, you know, like a little give and take. I hope you guys have an amazing night, day, whatever's going on. And I love you a lot. And until next time, bye. I know you guys are going to be asking me about this hoodie, because it's rad. Like, I love it. It is from Amanda Steele. I'll leave her link down below to her merch shop. She's pretty great. I love her stuff. I'm thinking about getting one of her other hoodies. Not to sound all promo, like all that shit, but she has cool stuff. Anyways, have a great life.